Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
A lawyer by the name of Jeremy Hogan. If you don't know him, you've been living under a tree or a rock or something like that. He said, when will the Ripple v SEC case end? Ripple thinks it'll end sometime between August the 26th and November the 18th. In its pending class action that's ongoing right now, again, not Ripple v SEC, Ripple agreed to move the case start back, all the way back to November 18th, in belief that the SEC case will be finished before then. Of course, it can settle any time, though. It could settle a lot quicker. So what this is referring to is that when looking through this specific lawsuit document in the Northern District of California, what we're reading, and I kind of find it funny that Hogan puts his little thing in there still. We can see that Hogan took the screenshot though, so that's nice. He shares a specific part here. Take a look. Due to overlap of factual and legal issues between the case and the SEC action, the parties agree that there are efficiencies in having certain aspects of the SEC action precede certain deadlines in this action. Doing so will reduce the burden on the parties, streamline discovery in this case, and potentially reduce the burden on the court by narrowing the issues in dispute. This is a very huge deal, because that on its own is already like, okay, so we want to kind of wait for some more important decisions to be made in the Ripple v SEC lawsuit before we'll start talking about this one, which is like, okay, so when exactly do you think that will be? But then we look, and they changed the dates from August 26th, when again they already thought it would be fine, that they would have the result. They changed it to November 18th. There's two things which popped in my head. One, they all of a sudden think the Ripple v SEC lawsuit would take another additional 2 months, which is not so juicy. But thing number two is they're just thinking, you know what? We surely want to be finished with the entire case, and so once we're finished, we want to kind of put things in order, have a little bit of rest time before moving into this one. Let's put a little bit back, just to have some clearer mind. Meaning, the August 26th was like, we're trying to hope to get it done before November 18th we'll be done. For sure, like, we'll be done next month, but November 18th, like, so that's something which is still open for debate. I don't know officially, of course, and it can be taken in a couple of different ways, as it could, theoretically speaking, only mean that they're going to be through additional hurdles, right? It doesn't necessarily state that the case has to be all the way over. They're just going to be a lot further, and so a lot of issues will be outspoken already. But I personally think that this message is kind of a, once this date crosses, or once this date comes along, we'll be done, and so we can get into the next case and start working on new issues. So I'm definitely quite excited about that. Now, he also has a second tweet, which is thanks to Stephen Huber for showing this court order to me. Again, I didn't find it myself either. It makes me feel more confident in, again, Jeremy Hogan's, who is a lawyer's, own September summary judgment prediction. I think Ripple thinks it wins the SEC case in September/October, and then this class action goes away due to collateral estoppel. And that would actually be interesting as well. That would be very, very interesting, because if Ripple wins the case and XP turns out not to be a security, a lot of other lawsuits won't really take place, because under what premise? What can they allege? It's already been figured out it's not a security then. I just got into a new place, by the way, and this one has a nice little lamp, so I can manipulate lamp to be good. But alright, to not waste too much time on that anymore, here is a question: how long will it be before XRP challenges its current trend? My response to this one is, what exactly is the trend? Are we in a bull market, bear market? What exactly is that? I mean, I've seen multiple different theories throughout the last couple of weeks, which all basically show a different narrative, and that's because a lot of them make sense. We can definitely say that quite a little while ago the trend changed again from being bearish to bullish now. We can also state that no, it's been bearish all this time. We're basically trending down lower. We can also say no, it's been bullish all this time and it's just bigger waves. There's some thought behind all of it. There's some, definitely proper believability behind any one of these as well. So I would only state that the price will most likely spike overnight the moment that this whole lawsuit stuff resolves itself, and up until that point we might see some 30-40% day pumps, because we sometimes see that for XRP. But those crazy plus 80% days or so, I personally think there's a smaller chance it's going to happen now while the lawsuit is still ongoing. But again, that is just my thoughts, though. It could, of course, happen. Alright, to go over into this very interesting article here, pharmacy chain CVS files for crypto collectible and NFT trademarks. This is a really big deal. CVS getting into NFTs. In my own opinion, this is where it's headed. Imagine you go inside of Walmart or whatever grocery store, supermarket you can think of. And right now, on a lot of stores, specifically in Europe that I've been to, in Dubai here, I don't actually know if they have it. I just don't know. You have a lot of loyalty cards or bonus cards. In Albertine, from my Dutchies or Belgian people out there, you probably know it. You have a loyalty card, a bonus card. It gets you discounts, but it also tracks some stuff, I believe. I don't ever activate the thing, so I don't know. What I'm thinking of here is eventually what they'll do is, if you're basically saving up points, for example, to get yourself some, cooking pots for free, that in the future will be stored as a token every single time. So let's say you order $50 worth of groceries and you're supposed to get 2 of those little stickers in real life normally to put in your pass, or you're ordering ice cream and you have like a 10 you have to fill 10 slots and then 1 ice cream free, right? After you've ordered 10 times. I think eventually that'll be tokenized as well, and that will be in the form of NFTs. And I think CVS here, to kind of start thinking about this already, might also be thinking in the way of, okay, how can we think about this? For example, through a partner like VeChain, we can think of all the supply chain of, okay, we're gonna track exactly what person has what medicine in a official manner, so it can never be taken out again. So it's actually, again, logically speaking, in my own being, there's a easier way to track exactly who has access to what and who should have access to what, because it's always traceable. Let's say, for example, doctor's address sends something to client's address. This client can always prove on his own forever and ever and ever that he had the right to a specific sort of thing. And in different systems nowadays, in a whole doctor realm, I should say, it sometimes is actually annoying to showcase that you have the right to something, but that might actually make things a lot more easy, specifically if it can come from these addresses which are recognizable everywhere. But we'll get into that in just a second. Then again, the most important premise for right now is them just getting into this whole virtual items and NFT realm. The idea is, in my opinion, what counts the most, because the potential is limitless. All it takes is for them to start hopping on. And as we stated before, once you're in, you usually don't get back out.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.